Let's be real, work can be stressful, from endless deadlines to those urgent please revert ASAP emails. And of course, surviving Nigerian traffic before you even get to the office. Stress feels like an unavoidable part of the 9 to 5 life. But instead of just complaining, how can we actually deal with it? As author Jeremy Stranks once said, everyone is subject to stress at some time in their lives, but people would be much happier if they studied the causes of their stress and adapted appropriate strategies for coping with them. So today, we hit the streets to ask Lagosians some important questions. What exactly is causing them stress at work and how are they dealing with it? Let's hear what they have to say. What's the number one thing that stresses you out the most at work?
Demanding work demands. As an accountant, everything in the company still, come back to us. As an accountant, probably the reports and the operation are alike. So we need to ensure that things are moving right, and on time we need to get back to the management our report and ensure that all the compliance reports are also, gotten back to the regulators. Those things are very demanding and stressful.
I would say for me, the general thing that I've seen in the construction business is that the owners of the machines, whether it's the excavator or whatever it could be, the machines can have issues. So if the machine has an issue, you might lose like a day, 2 days, or even a week of work. So because of that, you are unable to meet deadlines, and it causes a lot of problems just because it makes the work slow.
Oh, well, there's no one thing that stresses me. But there are a couple of things. One, I think having the ability to get leads, to generate leads for your business, like clients for your business, especially when you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of connection, and then having to be the CEO, the sales manager, the digital marketer for the business. Yeah, so a lot of that just makes it a lot of work.
It's when we have too many tasks with close deadlines. So say we have deadlines at the same week and we have like 2 or 3 tasks that we need to complete. So that can be quite stressful.
So customers are stressful. Sometimes when you make a cloth, most of them are complaining. At least most of them appreciate it. From that person, I have a customer here to come and always appreciate, always like my work.
First of all, let me define stress. Stress is the inability to deal with mental, emotional, and some pressures that you can describe. Inability to deal with mental, emotional, and sometimes spiritual pressure. So pressure can come from anywhere. Then concerning work, sometimes I tell people that, look, there's going to be stress whether we like it or not. Because even God himself has experienced stress. God, Bible said he worked for 6 days and then he rested. So we're going to experience stress. So how do you deal with stress? First of all, in your workplace, how do you deal with stress? For some people, there was always traffic in Lagos State going to work. So how do you deal with it? Leave early. Plan your time. Time management is very important. So you leave early if you're going to beat traffic.
So what's the wildest thing you've ever done at work just to survive stress?
Once I get home, I try to stay with my family, relax, and watch a movie.
Keep a positive mind. If, for example, you are unable to work, if you are, for example, you are unable to work because the machines are not working on site, you can stay on site, you can help out with the work that's happening on site. If you don't want to help out with the work that's happening on site, you can go home and use the day to do something else.
The one thing I do that helps me to relax, honestly right now there's no relaxation because I feel there's a lot of work to do, and when I'm relaxing I feel I'm falling short. So but then of course my health is important. So if you're trying to work to grow your business, and by the time you're trying to do that you put your health at risk, then what's the point? So I still like to rest, even though there's still a lot of work to be done. I tell myself you have to rest to re-energize yourself to go back to work.
Just remove your mind there. Focus on what you are doing. When I get to I relax, I sleep. Anytime a customer come here, I tell to them this morning when I come to my customer place, I relax, sleep before she wake up. I don't allow anything to stress my life.
I usually step out during breaks. Instead of going for lunch, I'll just step out and take a walk. So I take a walk, then come back to clear my head at least. until when I'm less stressed.
If you could give your stressed self an advice, just one advice, what would it be?
Sleep. Sleep. Sleep well.
It would be that I should plan better, in the sense that before a week starts, you should have had what you want to do during that week.
You can pray, engage in activities that are therapeutical. So like you can cook if you want, you can cook, read a book, spend time with loved ones, things like that, they can help out.
To prioritize self-care. Money is important, but your health is even more important.
If your job is kind of sedentary, make sure you take some time off. Go walk around, get up from the chair, walk around, stretch, do a lot of stretch. And then if you can actually do a few of aerobic exercises, do it. That will help you to have a better body condition and to prevent arthritis, body aches, and other musculoskeletal conditions. It's about time management for me. I have to plan it. Like my sons right now, someone has gone to pick them from school, so I don't have to kind of get bothered about how they're going to come back. So I will now stay with my patient and focus and give my patient the best of my time, of my intellectual capacity, of my medical expertise knowledge, kind of, yeah. So it's about time management. Work with your time. That's what has helped me. I work with time.
Work can be demanding, but that doesn't mean it has to drain you completely. Now, which of these tips will you try first? Or do you have your own way of handling workplace stress? Well, let us know in the comments. I'm Mary Maligbe reporting for Anchor Media. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more workplace tips from Anchor Media.